Duke really needs to find a leader. Duke just lost to Illinois because they don't have a leader. Granted, Jordan Goldwire is back being the starting point guard, but he still doesn't have that strong leadership and vocal that young team needs. Matthew Hurt has been doing his part by picking up his scoring in the last few games. Wendell Moore has been physically there, but still MIA. His shot seems broken, and he just seems lost to start off the season. Duke needs to figure out how to get Jalen Johnson the ball in his spots and how to help him stay out of foul trouble. Also, keep Matthew Hurt playing well by getting him going early in games. Coach K needs to play his bench more when the starting five is struggling too. Prime example was when Duke played Michigan State. Their starting five at different points in the game struggled, but Coach K really didn't take them out the game. He kind of stuck with the starting five instead of going to the bench to play Breaksfield or Williams or Joey Baker. He kind of just stuck with the starting lineup, and they were struggling. They struggled with Illinois too. Duke has two freshman big men that I've barely seen play. They need to use their big men when they are matched up with with bigger opponents. There's going to be a lot of growing pains this season because they have a bunch of freshmen in the mix, but that doesn't mean you don't give maximum effort every time you're in the game either. Coach K has to find the right starting lineup, then figure out the bench rotations. But I'd rather they struggle while it's early, because later in the year, people aren't really going to care for them. The first major lineup change had to be putting Jordan Goldwire as your starting point guard. Way more experience than Jeremy Roach. Jeremy Roach played better coming off the bench for Duke against Illinois than he did starting. Jordan Goldwire is more of the defensive guard, but he can score. I think he needs to run the team more and not just be out there. I would have thought playing behind Trey Jones and playing with him would have helped him become a better leader when his time came to be the starting point guard. So a little skeptical there. Wendell Moore, for him to be in his sophomore season, I expected way more of him. His shot's broken. He's settling for a lot of jumpers and a lot of threes, and it's a lot of breaks. It's like his confidence is shot. He needs to figure that out. Matthew Hurt is doing pretty good in his sophomore season. He just needs to stay confident and be involved in the game. Jalen Johnson is really, really good. Kind of thin, but really, really good. He just got to stay out of foul trouble. DJ Stewart played better off the bench for Duke. If I'm Coach K, I think about bringing him off the bench. You got better production from him. I think the first game of the season, the second game of the season, he scored 24 points. I'd rather have that type of production off my bench and bring somebody else in the starting lineup. Duke really doesn't have a leader. I thought it would be Jordan Goldwire being the most experienced guy, but no. Then you have Wendell Moore and Matthew Hurt. Even Joey Baker, even though he comes off the bench, these are guys that have been there for the last couple of seasons. Somebody has to step up and lead Duke in the right direction, or they're going to be out of the running in ACC quickly. Coach K's got to figure it out quick. Them losing to some of these teams is just like, what are you doing? They got to figure out not drilling into traffic, not turning the ball over so much, not playing so much one-on-one ball. It's a team sport, and yes, it's early in the season. Y'all didn't really have that much time to practice, but y'all still have to work as a team to overall win the game. I don't know. I'm at the point of saying that this Duke class isn't nowhere near as talented as some of the past Duke classes. And it kind of shows. It's crazy because Jeremy Roach is an ESPN 100 player. DJ Stewart was a McDonald's All-American. Jalen Johnson, I believe, was a top player in ESPN 100 also. So it's like you got these guys that had these rankings and stuff, but now that they're at Duke, it's like it's a big shock for them. Coach K has just got to figure out what's going to work for his team, who's going to be the go-to guy. And who's going to step up and finally be a leader and lead them in the right direction. Because they are lost. They are lost out there. And this is not what fans are used to seeing from Duke and Coach K.